So, every story has its beginning, and here's mine. It takes place in 1992 in Idaho Falls. There I saw this cute little brunette riding in a brown van with her parents and sisters. I too was with my parents, my sister, and her best friend. I watched her as the van passed me in a parking lot, and I thought to myself that she was the cutest girl ever. At the time, I was 16. Little did I know that would be the beginning of a beautiful friendship. As my family got back onto the freeway, we noticed that van again, but this time it was stopped on the side of the freeway. The van was towing a small trailer and it flipped over, spewing stuff all over the place. Well, my parents decided to pull over and we loaded everything from the trailer into the van. The parents of the girls asked my parents if their two oldest daughters can get a ride down to Salt Lake City to secure their hotel room for the night. As luck would have it, the third youngest daughter tagged along, and as an added bonus, she got to sit next to me. This was the girl. The cute girl I spotted just a half hour before in a parking lot, and she is stuck sitting next to me for the next 3.5 hours. I did all I could to try and impress her. I drew her pictures, I talked music, but most of all, I made her laugh. Towards the end of the night, we had grown quite close and decided to write each other as often as possible. That night, I actually wrote in my journal that I had the chance to make the best impression on my future wife. As crazy as it sounds, we wrote almost every single day. We did audio tapes, videotapes, and racked up almost a $3,000 phone bill on my end. I would fly from LA to Seattle to see her a couple times, or we would meet up in Rexburg for a church teen event. After 3 years of growing close, I went on a church mission and we rode off and on. After I came home, we met up again and it felt great to see my friend again. We were like two peas in a pod. But after a tough battle of having the distance apart, neither of us wanted to move to the other state, and we parted ways. I went on with my life, and she went on with hers. After a divorce on my end and a change of states, my job took me to Bellingham, Washington. There I just so happened to be in the same town as Leslie, and it just so happened that she was just finishing her divorce. We dated and shortly thereafter married. It was April 19th, 2013. That was the day I knew I was doing something that should have been done a long time ago, but fear had stopped me. I now have 3 amazing stepkids, and she has 2 incredible stepkids from me. We have traveled a lot over the past 4 years, and I look forward to all the adventure in the many, many years to come. She stood by my side through thick and thin, thick hair and thin hair, thick gut and thin gut. Even with all my worst days ever, she's been there for me, holding me up. She's my best friend and my inspiration. I'm blessed to have such a woman in my life, and I hope to be the best for her. I'm a pain in her neck, a thorn in her side, and a ringing in her ears, but I'm trying every day not to lose my bride again. So, I'm sure my side of the story might be missing something, but you get the idea. Boy meets girl, boy loses girl, boy finds girl, boy marries girl, and boy is living happily ever after. And there you have it. The story of how Leslie and I met.